Dear seniors, please pause for a moment. Did you know that a simple slice of bread in the morning could quietly affect your memory, your blood pressure, and even your sense of balance? It may sound hard to believe, but let me explain. Are your legs not as flexible as they used to be? Do you often feel tired or notice persistent aches and pains that return every morning? Many people assume this is just part of getting older. But sometimes the cause might come from that familiar loaf of bread sitting in your kitchen. A recent study from Tufts University revealed that people over 65 who consume the wrong type of bread have a higher risk of heart problems, memory decline, and even loss of balance while walking. This makes us pause and ask an important question. Is the bread you eat every day truly nourishing your body, or is it slowly making it weaker? In this video, we will explore 3 types of bread that seniors should avoid, and 3 others that should be included in your daily diet to protect your health. This is not just trendy advice, it is practical, evidence-based information that is easy to understand and apply. If you are hoping to stay healthy, independent, and mentally sharp each day, do not skip what I am about to share. 1. White bread. You may be very familiar with the soft, fluffy white bread that often appears at breakfast or is paired with soup in the afternoon. Its light scent, soft crust, and convenience make it a popular choice among older adults. But behind that familiarity lies a truth that few notice. White bread is actually draining the energy and stability your body needs to stay healthy each day. White bread is made from refined wheat flour. During its production, the bran and germ, which contain fiber, B vitamins, and minerals like iron and magnesium, are completely removed. What remains is just the starchy endosperm, which holds very little nutritional value. Once consumed, this starch is quickly converted into sugar, causing blood sugar to spike within minutes. For seniors, this can be especially dangerous. Have you ever felt suddenly tired after breakfast? Or noticed shaky limbs or dizziness when standing up? These could be symptoms of sharp blood sugar fluctuations caused by eating white bread. A rapid increase in blood sugar followed by a sudden drop leaves the body struggling to adjust, resulting in symptoms like shaky hands, lightheadedness, or even falls. A study published by Tufts University showed that diets high in refined foods, especially white bread, are linked to faster aging of the arteries and reduced cognitive function in people over 65. This means that even a small morning habit could quietly harm your heart and memory, 2 things you are working hard to protect. White bread also disrupts gut bacteria due to its lack of fiber. When your gut microbiome becomes imbalanced, your immune system weakens, making you more prone to inflammation, digestive issues, and even negative emotions such as anxiety or sadness. Bowel movements may become more difficult, leading to constipation and long-term bloating. Another danger is the false feeling of fullness. White bread tricks you into thinking you have eaten enough, but soon after you feel hungry again and crave sweets. This can lead to excessive snacking and uncontrolled weight gain, which adds pressure to your joints and makes pain in the knees, hips, or ankles more severe over time. So if you still have white bread in your kitchen, stop for a moment and ask yourself, is this bread truly nourishing my body, or is it quietly weakening me day by day? The change does not need to be dramatic. Choosing a different loaf is already the first step toward better health. If after hearing this you feel your perspective on white bread has changed, please let me know in the comments. Many others are on the same journey as you, learning how to understand and care for their bodies better each day. 2. Packaged pastries and industrial cakes. We all have fond memories of sweet pastries. It could be a small piece of cake paired with a morning cup of coffee or a creamy slice enjoyed during a family gathering. For older adults, these soft, fragrant pastries bring comfort and familiarity. But behind that sweetness lies a hidden cost that your aging body may be quietly paying every day. Most packaged pastries and industrial cakes are made from refined flour, white sugar, and industrial fats. When these 3 ingredients are combined, they create a food that is very appealing to the taste buds, but they also cause serious disruptions in the bodies of older adults. Right after eating, your blood sugar spikes. You may feel slightly more awake, even a bit excited, but within less than an hour, energy crashes and you are left feeling drained, weak in the limbs, and mentally foggy. This is a sign of low blood sugar. If this happens regularly, it can damage the pancreas, disrupt insulin function, and worsen diabetes, a condition that is very common in seniors. But sugar is not the only concern. The fats used by manufacturers in these pastries, usually hydrogenated vegetable oils, are trans fats. These fats are not properly broken down in the body. Instead of turning into energy, they stick to cell membranes, block nutrient flow, and affect muscles, joints, and even nerve cells. Multiple studies across the United States and Europe have shown a strong connection between consumption of industrial pastries and a higher risk of heart disease, cognitive decline, and chronic joint inflammation. After just a few weeks of eating these sweets daily, many people start to feel mild inflammation, more joint pain, a heavy feeling when moving, and a reduced ability to stay balanced when standing or turning. What is even more concerning is that these cakes are designed to be addictive. They are fragrant, rich, soft, and visually appealing. People often eat more than they planned without realizing it. One small pastry can contain 30 to 40 grams of sugar, exceeding the daily recommended intake for older adults. If eaten in the morning, the body's hunger signals are disrupted, making it easy to crave food continuously throughout the day. I am not saying you have to give up all culinary pleasures, but please stop and ask yourself, is this piece of cake really worth trading for constant aches, fatigue, and fading memory? If the answer is no, then you absolutely have other options. There are lighter, healthier treats that can still bring comfort without the damage. If you once loved eating pastries in the morning but have stopped or are thinking about stopping, please share your thoughts in the comments. You are not alone. Many seniors are also learning how to take better care of themselves, starting with something as simple as saying no to a slice of cake. 3. Multigrain bread that is not whole grain. Have you ever picked up a loaf of bread sprinkled with sesame, flax seeds, or oats and thought, this must be healthy bread? Many seniors have believed this, and there is nothing wrong with wanting to choose what is good for your body. But unfortunately, not every loaf that looks healthy is truly good for you. The term multigrain may sound scientific and nutritious, but in reality it simply means that the bread contains multiple types of grains, even if those grains are only sprinkled on the surface and the inside is still made from refined white flour. Many manufacturers only need to add a few seeds on the crust or mix in a small amount during processing to label it multigrain bread. But what they do not tell you is that the main ingredient is still white flour, not whole grain. This creates a major misunderstanding for consumers. When you believe you are eating healthily, you tend to eat more and pay less attention. You might maintain that habit for years without realizing that it is quietly damaging your digestive system, blood vessels, and mobility. Bread made with refined flour, even when called multigrain, still causes sharp blood sugar fluctuations after eating. You might feel a temporary boost or sense of comfort at first, but it is soon followed by fatigue, poor focus, or shaky hands and legs. For older adults, this not only disrupts daily activities, but also increases the risk of falling long-term fatigue and insomnia. In addition, this type of bread is very low in fiber and B vitamins, two essential elements for muscle function, digestive health, and mental clarity. Without enough fiber, the gut microbiome is negatively affected. This weakens your immune system, causes constipation, bloating, and loss of appetite. A report published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that more than 50% of seniors who eat multigrain bread daily still suffer from serious fiber deficiency and chronic digestive issues. This shows that the feeling of "I am eating right" does not always match the body's true state of health. I am not expecting you to become a nutrition expert just to buy the right loaf of bread, but I do hope that you pause when shopping, read the ingredients carefully, and look for the words 100% whole grain or 100% whole wheat. This is a simple yet powerful way to protect your health each day. If you have ever felt disappointed after learning that the bread you trusted for so long was not as healthy as you thought, please share that feeling in the comments. Your honesty might be a gift that helps someone else avoid the same mistake. And you also deserve support, because change is a shared journey, not a battle to fight alone. These are the types of bread that elderly people should eat. 1. 100% whole grain bread. If there is one type of bread that could be called a senior's best friend in supporting heart health, digestion, memory, and muscle strength, it is 100% whole grain bread. Not because of fancy packaging or attractive names, but because inside each slice lies a treasure of nutrients that help your body stay strong every day. Unlike white bread or breads disguised with a few seeds on the crust, whole grain bread is made from the entire wheat kernel, including the bran germ and endosperm. These are the most important parts of the grain, where nearly all the fiber, B vitamins, minerals like iron, magnesium, zinc, and natural antioxidants are found. These nutrients help slow the aging process and support overall health. Just one slice of whole grain bread can provide around 3 grams of fiber, which is nearly 1/6 of the daily fiber needs for older adults. This amount of fiber not only softens stools and prevents constipation, a common issue for seniors, but also nourishes your gut microbiome, helping improve memory, regulate emotions, and strengthen the immune system. A healthy digestive system helps you feel lighter, sleep deeper and avoid unexplained fatigue. Many scientific studies, including reports from Harvard University, have confirmed a close connection between a healthy gut and the ability to protect the central nervous system. This in turn helps slow the progression of cognitive decline in older adults. Whole grain bread also provides magnesium and potassium, two essential minerals for the function of the heart and blood vessels. They help relax the arteries, regulate blood pressure, and reduce pressure on the vessel walls. This protects your circulatory system and lowers the risk of chest pain or irregular heartbeat. In addition, the B vitamins in this type of bread help the body efficiently convert food into energy and support muscle and nervous system function. You can think of your body as an electrical system. When the wiring is well supplied, the current flows smoothly and steadily. In the same way, when your body receives proper nutrients from whole grain bread, you will feel the difference. You move more easily. You no longer feel drained with every step, and your mind becomes noticeably sharper. However, many people are still easily misled by loaves labeled whole grain that are actually made with refined flour. Here is a simple tip. Look for the phrase 100% whole grain on the packaging and check that the first ingredient is whole wheat flour. Do not let a brown crust or a few sesame seeds fool you into thinking it is a healthy choice. If you often feel dizzy after breakfast or crave sweets all day, even after eating a full meal, your body might be missing the steady energy that healthy starches like whole grain bread provide. Try switching to one slice of this bread each morning. Many people have shared that just after a few days they felt lighter, no longer bloated, and had fewer cravings for snacks. If today's sharing has encouraged you to reconsider this type of bread, feel free to leave a comment. I would love to know what kind of bread you keep at home and whether you are ready to switch to a more health-friendly option. 2. Oatmeal bread. Among the types of bread suitable for older adults, oatmeal bread may not be the first name that comes to mind. It does not have a glossy crust, nor does it carry the rich flavors of frosted cakes. But inside each slice is a gentle and steady form of energy, the kind of nourishment a senior body truly needs. The special feature of oatmeal bread lies in its main ingredient, whole oats. Oats are rich in a type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. For decades, many studies have confirmed that beta-glucan can help lower bad cholesterol levels in the blood. This reduces the burden on the heart and improves blood flow through blood vessels that may no longer be as flexible as they once were. Just 2 slices of oatmeal bread per day are enough for you to start noticing changes. Your heartbeat becomes steadier, you feel less breathless when climbing stairs, and your blood pressure becomes more stable even without relying on strong medications. That is why oats are often recommended by cardiologists for middle-aged and older adults. But the benefits of oatmeal bread do not stop at the cardiovascular system. It also quietly supports the digestive system, which often becomes less efficient with age. The fiber in oats helps soften stools, stimulate bowel movements, and promote regularity without the need for laxatives. At the same time, it nourishes the beneficial bacteria in the gut, those silent gatekeepers that regulate immunity, mood, and memory. When your digestion is in good condition, you feel more alert, more focused, less tired, and noticeably more cheerful throughout the day. This is something many people do not expect, that a slice of oatmeal bread in the morning could actually improve both their mood and memory. Another benefit of oatmeal bread is its ability to deliver slow, steady energy. With a much lower glycemic index than white bread, it allows the body to absorb starch, gradually helping avoid feelings of shakiness, confusion, or hand tremors after meals. For those managing their blood sugar or in the pre-diabetic stage, this is a very smart choice. Oats also contain iron and magnesium, 2 essential minerals for improving blood circulation and supporting muscle function. After 1 or 2 weeks of eating oatmeal bread regularly, many people report better sleep, less morning pain, and the ability to do light garden work or walk longer distances without tiring as quickly. In addition to being nutritious, oatmeal bread also brings a sense of peace and comfort. Each time you slice the bread, toast it, and enjoy its gentle aroma in your kitchen, you are also sending your body a message: I am taking care of you. Just by adding a bit of peanut butter, a few banana slices, or a spoon of honey, you have created a breakfast that is both delicious and energizing. And most importantly, you do not have to give up flavor to live more healthily. You just have to choose the right bread. Oatmeal bread is clear proof of that. If you are looking for something that is good for the heart, supports digestion, and helps sharpen your memory, this is a choice well worth considering. If you have ever tried oatmeal bread, please share your experience in the comments. And if you have not yet, perhaps tomorrow is a good day to start your morning with a slice that is gentler on your health. 3. Naturally fermented bread sourdough. In today's fast-paced world of convenience foods, naturally fermented bread, also known as sourdough, feels like a gentle and peaceful pause. You will not often find it in ordinary supermarkets or convenience stores, but it is a special gift for those who truly care about deep-rooted health, especially seniors seeking balance in digestion, memory, and energy. What makes sourdough different is how it is made. Instead of using commercial yeast that rises quickly, within hours, sourdough uses natural fermentation from a simple mixture of flour and water that is left to develop for many hours, sometimes even an entire day. During this time, beneficial bacteria and natural yeast become active, creating lactic acid digestive enzymes and compounds that help break down gluten, a protein that can be hard to digest for older adults. As a result, sourdough is much easier to digest than regular bread. For those with sensitive digestion, or who often feel bloated or have trouble absorbing nutrients, this is a great option. Moreover, the fermentation process helps reduce phytates, compounds found in whole grains that can block the absorption of calcium, iron, and magnesium. When phytates are broken down, your body can absorb these minerals more effectively, supporting stronger bones, more flexible muscles, and reducing nighttime leg cramps. Each slice of sourdough typically contains about 2 to 3 grams of fiber, along with complex carbohydrates that digest slowly. This helps keep blood sugar levels steady after meals. Instead of feeling tired or sleepy afterward, you will experience steady energy that helps you go about your day shopping, tending to your plants, or walking with friends without sudden fatigue. But sourdough not only nourishes the body, it also supports your emotional well-being. The beneficial bacteria created during fermentation continue to work in your gut, strengthening your gut microbiome, which is often called the body's second brain. A healthy gut sends positive signals to the brain, improving mood, reducing anxiety, improving sleep, and boosting focus. Studies from Harvard and other top medical schools have shown that older adults who regularly eat fermented foods like sourdough often have sharper minds and more stable moods. If you have ever tried a warm slice of sourdough topped with almond butter or mashed avocado, you will understand why many people call it a food of care. Not only because of its rustic flavor, but also because every step of making it requires time, patience, and a touch of love. However, it is important to know that not all sourdough breads on the market are made the right way. Many products only use a small amount of natural starter, then rely on commercial yeast and additives to speed up production. To get the full health benefits, choose breads with simple ingredients, just flour, water, salt, and natural starter. You can ask the seller or check the ingredient list carefully to make sure you are getting the real thing. If you have never tried sourdough before, now might be the perfect time to give your body a chance to experience this slow, earthy, but deeply valuable bread. And if you already have, please share your thoughts. What do you like to eat it with? Have you noticed easier digestion or a more balanced mood after a few days? You and I have just gone through a short but very important journey where each slice of bread is more than just food. It becomes part of how you take care of your body and your memory. We have seen the clear contrast between two worlds. On one side are the breads that seem harmless, like white bread, industrial pastries, or so-called multigrain bread. But they quietly raise blood sugar, trigger hidden inflammation, impair memory, and weaken your legs over time. On the other side are the wiser choices: 100% whole grain bread, oatmeal bread, and sourdough. These are quiet companions that support better digestion, a healthier heart, a sharper brain, and stronger steps each day. The wonderful thing is that you do not have to change everything overnight. A small choice repeated daily can grow into something powerful. It starts with just one loaf of bread, a slice full of fiber instead of empty starch, a gentle breakfast without industrial sugar, or one try at a warm slice of sourdough that speaks of care. That is already the first step on your path toward proactive wellness. And remember, your body listens to every little thing you do for it, even the smallest action. Whether you are 60, 70, or beyond, it is never too late to say, "Today I will choose differently." Once you start, you will feel the difference. More stable energy, a calmer mind, clearer memory, and lighter steps. I hope that after watching this video, the next time you stand in front of the bread aisle at the supermarket, you will carry with you a little more awareness, a bit more confidence, and a deeper trust in your ability to choose what is right for your body. Let each daily meal become a supportive friend on your journey to preserve your health, clarity, and independence. If you found today's message helpful, please remember to like and subscribe so you do not miss upcoming videos. And if you are already using any of the breads from our list, or if something in this video surprised you, leave a comment below. I am always here to listen and walk with you on this journey of active aging. Wishing you good health, peace, and steady steps each day. See you in the next video.